Fnaf Security Breach comes out in 5 days, set to release December 16th, 2021. And there is tons of information that's come out for the game in the past month, including a new trailer, more screenshots, and the launch of the Steam page. Okay, starting off, the final Fnaf Security Breach trailer was released last October. The trailer starts right where the last one left off, with Vanny peeking through the door. Then cuts to Glamrock Chica walking down a hallway, leaning over and tearing apart something on the ground. Now Chica appears to be scooping up to something and eating it? In the next scene, we can see Chica getting crushed by a garbage compactor, but plot twist, she's still alive. Then later we can see her coming after you in a maze of garbage, hinting that this could be one of the lower levels of the mall where garbage is dealt with. Now the interesting thing here is that later in the trailer we can see Chica in her unbroken state, so this raises an interesting question. Is the encounter in the garbage compactor some sort of boss fight late in the game with non-broken Chica coming earlier? Or alternatively, are there multiple versions of each animatronic in the Pizzaplex? It would definitely be interesting to see clones of the main animatronics roaming around in this game, each with their own little section. Okay, next scene. We get a holographic stage presentation of the 4 robots. 2 new characters can actually be seen in this shot if you look closely enough. You can see Glamrock Freddy off in the distance, and one of the new maintenance bots that seem to be the staff of the entire location off to either side. Next we get to see the Vanny security guard model once again, and this is definitely way closer to what I wanted to see in this game. In the last trailer, the model for her looked super cartoony, was lit badly, and overall just looked kinda trash. This version looks so much better with a more realistic face and way improved lighting. Okay, here we get a better look at the sun and moon animatronics. The sun robot can be seen standing on top of a box. Then he says, "Lights off, I warned you," and goes behind the box, returning as Moondrop, confirming that when the lights go off in the mall, the sun robot switches to moon mode. Each robot possibly having different mechanics and powers to hunt you down, depending on whether it's sun or moon. Fnaf Security Breach also seems like it's going to have a lot more interactivity than other games in the series. Here we can see Gregory knocking over a bunch of cans to distract Chica from coming after him. The fact that we are seeing more complex gameplay mechanics like this and little puzzles in a FNAF game is really cool. Next you get the shot of Vanny through a security feed. I don't know, man. Pretty cool. Okay, here, finally we get to see something that has been speculated about for a while. During a chase scene with Chica in the employee locker rooms, this trailer finally confirms that we will be able to hide inside Glamrock Freddy and pilot him around to hide from the other animatronics. However, it seems like you'll only be able to use Freddy for a limited amount of time, as a battery meter can be seen at the bottom of the screen to stop people from, cheesing through the whole game. Okay, next scene, we can see Gregory looking through his security watch and monitoring the robots on there. You can also see several tabs on the watch, including map, missions, and messages. If there are missions in this game, could Security Breach possibly be taking a more open world approach to the FNAF game, with you being able to explore around a lot more, and completing missions when you want to, making each playthrough a bit more unique? Also, can we talk about the graphics in this scene? Because if this is actually what this game looks like, then that's not good. Seriously, these literally look like PS2 graphics. Like, I really hope that the game is just on super low graphics settings in this part, because this does not look good. Okay, next we can see Monty jumping down from some sort of amusement park ride and chasing you down what seems to be an in-game cinematic, possibly a boss fight at the end of a section of the game. Then in the next shot we can see Monty in the same area, jumping down to a platform with what appears to be a minigun? Ayo? Okay, next we can see Gregory running through the doors that seem to lead out of the mall. This appears to be at the beginning of the game where Gregory first gets trapped inside the Pizzaplex, and the dialogue in the background reinforces this, with Freddy saying, "The security doors will reopen at 6 AM. Until then, keep moving, and try not to draw attention to yourself." Okay, now we finally get confirmation of what that thing seen in the 3rd Freddy and Friends episode was. A giant version of Music Man from Pizzeria Simulator, which I actually kinda sorta called last episode. This thing bears a similar appearance to Mangle, or the Music Man from FNAF 6, possibly being some sort of spider animatronic. And I legit love this guy's design. He's the perfect balance of cute and creepy, and if Funko ever made figures of him, I'd buy like 40. Oh my gosh, I just love him so much. Okay, more importantly, this scene actually has a ton of lore contained within it, like more than anywhere else in the trailer. If you look at these old arcade machines lying around the area, you can actually see tons of Easter eggs that, to my knowledge, no one else online has really talked about. On one arcade machine, you can see Theodore and Eleanor from the Fazbear novels, and on the second one, Fredbear from the Fnaf 4 minigames. As for whether this means that the Fnaf 4 minigames were like actual video games played in Fnaf 4, and Theodore and Eleanor are now part of the Freddy lineup, I don't know. I do have some ideas, though, which I will get to in a minute. Okay, finally we get this little cinematic montage of all the characters on stage, intercut with gameplay. The cinematic honestly looks so good, like I never thought a FNAF game would have this type of budget behind it. This one clip of Roxanne seems to include an interesting mechanic, where Gregory flashes a camera to stun her. We can also get our first good look at one of the service droids in the background. The second to last shot of the trailer is Vanny dancing her way down the hall in the sinister red lighting. The last line of the trailer also says something along the lines of, "Proceed to the front of the building where you will be given novelty glasses and a voucher for 1 free soda refill." Now, I think this could be a subtle nod to the Fazbear Fright story Dance With Me, which is entirely about a magical pair of novelty glasses which makes whoever wears them hallucinate Ballora. I don't know, I'm probably looking way too deep into that. Like, if I said that in a public FNAF Discord server, I would definitely be bullied for that. Actually, I did say that in a public FNAF Discord server, and they banned me! They freaking banned me! Anyway, in the last part of the trailer, this scene shows the rusted versions of the service bots with "In Your Dreams" scrawled along the chest, who seem to reside in that garbage dump section with Chica. Now, one thing I've noticed about Security Breach is there seems to be a lot of references to FNAF 4 in particular. The 8-bit Fredbear on the arcade machine, of course the "In Your Dreams" message, you know, with a lot of FNAF 4 revolving around dreams, as the main character was in a coma most of the time, along with Gregory himself actually looking pretty similar to the Crying Child, him having the same striped shirt and a similar haircut. Not saying that they are the same, because the Crying Child's probably named Evan, and seems to be younger than Gregory, and of course they have completely different stories, and Security Breach definitely takes after FNAF 4, but it's definitely interesting that Security Breach seems so heavily connected to FNAF 4. Okay, now let's look at the new teaser images that were revealed during popular British person Daco's livestream. First, we have these poster designs of the characters that will probably be seen in the game. I absolutely love the art with these. It's super adorable and really visually appealing. I just love it, okay? Next are these, like, propaganda posters. We got Moondrop and Sunnydrop's posters advertising a branded candy. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for theft, loss of items, or injury. We got this poster with Chica saying "fitness through food," which is kind of a questionable statement. Like, that's how the American obesity epidemic got started, guys. Just saying. Okay, these last 4 are definitely the most interesting, referencing Fredbear's Family Diner. The first 2 showing off Fredbear and Bonnie, and a poster saying that Fredbear's delivers, and a poster referring to some sort of live concert event at Freddy's, costing 50 cents to enter. Whether these are just Easter eggs or actually a hint towards a future game or book series finally based off of the elusive Fredbear Family's Diner is something yet to be seen. Okay, last but, yeah, probably least, the Steam page. The next chapter in fear. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach will be the latest installment of the family-friendly horror game. They really just say family-friendly horror games. I mean, it was like 8 when I started playing the series, so yeah, that's fair, that's fair. This fan base is made up of literal fetuses. Play as Gregory, a young boy trapped overnight in the Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. With the help of Freddy Fazbear himself, Gregory must survive the near unstoppable hunt of the reimagined Freddy's characters, as well as horrific new threats. The Hunters and the Hunted. Once nighttime protocols are initiated, the animatronics at Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex will relentlessly pursue all intruders. Glamrock Chica, Roxanne Wolf, and Montgomery Gator, and the Pizzaplex's security guard Vanessa will turn over every cotton candy and pizza stand if they have to. It's not wise to stay in one place for too long. Adapt to survive. Access the building's security cameras, survey the environment, and plan your route through the danger. Distract the enemies by knocking over paint cans and toys, just to slip away before the enemies are drawn to your location. Hop into hiding spots and allow the danger to pass, or try to outrun your pursuers. Play your way, but be prepared to adapt. Like, yeah, I really hope they would do this, as like add in like multiple play styles and to actually make it so the game is more unique and everyone's playthrough will be a little bit different. Explore and discover. Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex offers a variety of attractions for the guests to enjoy. Monty Golf, Roxanne Raceway, Bonnie Bowl, and the Sewers? Sewers? Pizzaplex is vast and has no shortage of goodies to discover. Okay, yeah, so this basically just seems to confirm a lot of my guesses from earlier. Now, there are a few screenshots here, but those are basically the same stills from the trailer. Really, the only new one gives us a more detailed look at Music Man, and he's just crawling over a pile of arcade cabinets. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna, like, play Security Breach eventually, I think. I don't know. I may play it on the channel. I may not play it on the channel. I may not play it at all. I may not even buy it in the first place. I just, like, want to go to sleep right now. Please have a nice day. Or don't. The only way you're gonna have a nice day is if you subscribe and like, dislike, but, like, no one will know if you dislike anymore, because YouTube, like, ruined it for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, boost all that engagement and watch time and, like, other stuff I pretend not to care about. Bye.